Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode or another live stream. I wouldn't really consider my live streams as like episodes, but welcome back. Hopefully, y'all had a good week. I certainly did. I this week I've been really productive. I'm gonna say that much. If you guys have not checked it out yet, I will continuously basically non-stop reminding you guys to go watch my newest video because that took so long. It took so long and so much effort for me to produce such content, as an animation and also 3D animation, and as well as editing the video itself. But of course, the main thing is the animation itself, so definitely go check it out. I thought that was the most effort that I've ever put into a 2D animation. And, recently I've been getting into like 3D stuff, and I just decided why not put them both together? So that's basically what I did. So definitely go check that out. It's the newest video, and it's right on my homepage. I have it like as the trailer intro thingy on my channel, so you can definitely go check that out. And further ado, we're gonna continue our manga journey here. So as you can see, last time we did the line art, and also we kind of just started off pretty neatly, pretty nice. And today we're gonna be doing shading a little bit. Well, some parts I would say I don't need to shade it as much, but others, yes, I do. I would definitely think I would do, because I think shading just makes things look so much better. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. But yeah, the journey on making the animation was so fun. I can tell you, like, it's been through a lot because I go through so much art block, just so many days of art block, and the motivation, the demotivation for finishing the animation at some point. But the thing is, the more that I looked at that animation, seeing it all come together at the end really made me feel like if I don't finish this, this is going to be such a pity. And so then I decided to continue bit by bit. And I think I started this animation around 2024, 2023, probably around 2024-ish, most likely around 2024-ish, and it's already 2025. So it's been quite a while, as you can tell by the timeline. So I'd say it came out pretty neatly. I put so much more effort into it, and I just hope that it gets the recognition that it deserves. Especially, as somewhat of a starter, because it was so fun to just add a background with a 3D element and see it all come together, even though like also understanding the hard work of production. And it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. So the idea behind the animation was basically a kind of, it felt like I wanted to make a opening. You know how animes have openings and stuff, and I wanted to make one for Yuki's Endless Void, because to me Yuki's Endless Void is a story all by themselves. So I really do enjoy story making, and so I want to make like an animation dedicated to it, to make it feel like it's a real story that can be, seen by people like animes and stuff. So I want to treat it like that. So I went ahead and made the animation, and it was really fun. I created storyboards for the animation, like small sketches. They're not like super detailed, as most animation kind of start out. Animation movies and stories start out. And so yeah, then I started creating it in Flip a Clip, there will be like a flip a clip logo. If you pay attention in the video, there is the logo because I didn't pay for like Flip a Clip Pro to remove the watermark, but I think that doesn't really matter because I think for Flip a Clip, I don't think people really care about the watermark. They care about what's being drawn onto it. So I just thought, it's fine. We're just starting out. Using that is fine. I mean, the other things are going to kind of boost up the quality of the video much more, like the 3D element and also sound effects and the editing as well. So yeah, for me personally, seeing it all come together with editing and 3D and seeing myself do it all by myself was really, how do I say it, rewarding at the end, seeing it all come together. And around at the end when I was editing it, in my head I was like, I want to make this look perfect. I want to make this look professional as much as I can possibly make it. And I would ask, people like, is this too much? Is this too much to add, or did I add too much to make it look just like a bit too cringy or too chaotic to the point it's just, really distracting? And like after I got some feedback, and then I'm like, okay, this is coming out pretty nice. So I decided to add an intro for it and voice over it a little bit. And to me, the production at the end, everything come together, it was worth it. I definitely think I came a long way because that isn't the first, say, animation that I've ever made. Before, I never really understand about the productivity of like an animation where you have to draw things frame by frame. I mean, I understood I had to draw things frame by frame, but I didn't know that, you can use like an onion. Like the onion, it's a metaphor. It's not actually an onion. Like the onion thing is basically you have something drawn, right? And then the next page you can still see that previous drawing. So you can, start to make slight movements, and then like the more you kind of layer on, then it becomes like an animation. Hence it's why it's called an onion. An onion layering technique. And I didn't used to know that. I didn't used to know that there was something for you to help you animate in general, basically. And so I used to draw literally frame by frame without seeing the previous drawing. So, well, I did, but like, how do I say it? It just wasn't as good. It just wasn't as quality wise. I'm just gonna say that much. It just wasn't quality wise because I thought it was something similar to illustration, but it wasn't. I would say though, if someone ever made their illustration into animation, that would take so much time, which I guess I'm considering to try out, but I don't know. I don't have any ideas yet. Tell me in the comments, what is an animation that really inspired you? I'm just shading Yuki's face right now. But yeah, animations that inspire me is this kind of horror game animation called Playground. I thought the animation was really sick. Everything was 2D. The thing about the animation with that animation is that their characters are quite simple. Like their design is quite simple, but it's their monster designs that are quite complex. And I just found that really interesting. And I'm just also kind of contemplating on like the dynamic with, kind of semi-realism, and then there's like realism. And the fact that you have to balance that out a little bit, so you have like a better chance or more like space to kind of explore creativity, I suppose. I'm still trying to understand that a little bit more because I really like to make my art really detailed, but sometimes I think it's just too messy and it doesn't really convey the message that I want to kind of, you know, make people understand, basically. Express something that I am trying to make people understand, basically. I would say Yuki is like all we know about the like Yuki as a character so far is that she has issues with her mental health and she's started off with taking medication for it. Hello, welcome in once more. But yeah, if you haven't checked out the video that I recently posted, definitely do. It's the animation that I am going to be promoting. I'm not getting any money, by the way. I do not have any money like by posting these animations, so you can definitely go check that out free, 100%. You don't even have to pay money. There is no ads on there or anything like that. I'm not getting promotion or anything like that. It's just basically to kind of it was like a fun project because I really love this idea of Yuki's Endless Void. I made Yuki's Endless Void, hence I wanted to make an animation for it. It was like, why not? It's gonna be kind of like an anime opening or like a manga introduction. So definitely go check it out. It's on my channel right now. It's on my homepage, and also hello. But yeah, definitely go check it out. I spent so much time, and I mean time as in like months, because it took a lot out of me to try to finish a animation project. Especially back then, I had so many other projects as well. So finally finishing that was such a big thing for me. It was such a big thing for me, and it was definitely something that I put in so much effort in, like having 3D design backgrounds and whatnot. So definitely go check that out. And also check the manga out as well. Oh my gosh, the manga. All is in the link down in the description below, and if you want to check out the video, it's on my channel, so you can just easily click my profile picture and you'll find it. So yeah. But yeah, Yuki, I would say I have some things connected to Yuki. Like, when I first made this character, I was thinking about how can I convey my story in a way. But then again, I felt like that was somewhat a little bit self-centered, a little bit. So I kind of wanted to change things up a bit and make her own character in a way, instead of only telling my story through another person, which is, yeah. So that's what I did at the end. And that's what I concluded over the years. Ho, I told you guys, like, shading makes characters look so much better. I really enjoy shading, and also lighting as well, but shading is really nice. I really like shading. I really like Poppy Playtime. I'm going to talk about Poppy Playtime now. Sudden change of subject, but anyway, Poppy Playtime, I first came across it and I instantly was like, wow, this is my type of just game. I really like the concept, the art concept, and the, you know, I love liminal spaces. Liminal spaces are so cool, and, you know, weird core is so cool. So obviously, if you have watched Poppy Playtime and how they have, you know, their art and stuff come out, their art is literally so weird core, and it has liminal spaces, and the music is so eerie. Also, hello. But yeah, it's like really cool. I really like Poppy Playtime. I fell in love with the theme song. I don't know why they removed the theme song from the other chapters, or like the whole game itself. Like, just they removed the theme song. Like, why would they do that? That was like one of the most bombest theme songs there is. Like, have you guys heard the Poppy Playtime theme song? Because, like, are you kidding me? That's like one of the most coolest, most weird core-ish, just eerie type of music. And I really like those types of music because it makes you think about, you know, the space. Like, it makes you think about what's going to, like, what the scenery is going to look like, basically, within the Poppy Playtime gameplay. But anyway, other than that, though, yeah, I really like that theme song. I was really upset when I found out that they removed it. So it's basically like, why do you stream this late? Wait, what time is it for you guys? Because for me, it's like 6:03 p.m. So yeah. And also, last few streams, I concluded that I'm always gonna stream around this time, around 5 p.m. till 7 p.m. for me. So yeah. Time zones are tricky. But then again, if you guys want to tell me in the comment section, or like tell me to go vote where your time zone is, you can vote in the post section of my profile. 3 in the morning. Okay, I see. Well, 3 in the morning. You know, just, I don't know, 3 in the morning watching a live stream is kind of scary. I woke up 3 in the morning before, and low-key, I was like so jumpy with everything. Like, I would feel like something would pop up anytime. Yeah. You want to watch your streams, but you do it when I'm sleeping. My bad. Like, seriously, I don't understand or like necessarily know when to actually stream with everyone being comfortable, you know, because some people, they're like up around this time, and then some people are just like, you know, not up this time. So, and like sometimes they never would stop by, and then sometimes they do, and I'm just like, y'all. And I told people to vote. I think only 2 people voted in the community post. Y'all need to start voting. Y'all have some rights, alright? Y'all have the right to vote in my community posts, okay? Alright, here we go. But yeah, the animation that I recently made is so fun. You guys can check it out. Then again, this is what I've been talking about last time. The, like, different time zones. Yeah, exactly. Different time zones. I said hello. Welcome in. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Everybody, we have to thank our moderator. Our moderator helps us stay safe. Helps me stay safe. And not be traumatized by some people who come in. But yeah. Yeah, so the animation, basically, I've been working on it for so long. I'm not gonna stop yapping about this, because ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. I worked on this for so long. There is no way I'm gonna stop promoting this. And it's something that I've been talking about. Like, if you've been watching the streams, it's something I've been talking about for a while now. So, yes, W mod. Everybody thank the mod. Yeah. Yeah. W mod. Moderator. Alright. But you know. They are specially hired Okay, but yeah, definitely go check that out because I haven't stopped yapping about the live stream. Well, not the live stream. The I'm not thinking. I'm on airplane mode. Um, the the animation, the channel animation. Hopefully, I'm not gonna be copyrighted because the music isn't mine. So if you guys want to also check out the animation, definitely go check out the music artist as well because I really, really like that song that they made called Aftermath, which is the song behind the animation. They getting paid? Oh yeah, they are getting paid. But anyway, okay, here we go. All right, that's like a little bit too dark. But yeah, the song behind the animation is Aftermath, and you guys should definitely go check out the artist who made that song because I think Aftermath is one of the most weirdcore songs that I've ever really first listened to. So yeah. Yes, animation meme. You like that one? Yeah. And wait, Aftermath. That's like a really tongue twister. Yeah, Aftermath is such a good song. I don't think I'm gonna consider that animation an animation meme because I'd consider something like an opening for or like a introduction of Yuki's Endless Void, like for Yuki's Endless Void. So if you guys want to go check that out, definitely do. And of course, check out the manga on Webtoons down in the description below, and you'll be able to find everything you need to know about the story because you're gonna be reading it. So yeah. Things like Aftermath, Jack Stauber, I think that's how you say his name, and then um, what else? I forgot some, but like they're super good. I really like the weirdcore playlists on YouTube. Really enjoy those. I used to remember that time you what? I don't think you finished your sentence. But yeah, do not worry. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the playlist of weirdcore, of those things like those. Okay, I cannot speak today. I don't know why. Okay, what I'm trying to say is those weirdcore playlists were such a vibe because I usually used to listen to them while the sun was setting, and I thought that was just such a vibe, and it felt like really unreal and kind of ethereal or earthereal. Is that how you say ethereal, earthereal? Bro, okay, I'm okay. But anyway, you get the point. You get the point. It was an unreal experience, okay? It felt unreal, basically. Are you threatening you to read it? No. No, I'm not. You don't have to read it if you do not want to. But I'm just saying, it's worth it. Because it not only has a really considerably good storyline, but it also shows you the process and the progress of art improvement. Where back in 2021, I wasn't the best at art, but then I leveled up and I got into the books, and then I leveled up. So, yeah. Remember that time I said I have a S? Huh? Okay. I do not remember yet. I understand you probably haven't finished your sentence yet, but I think I don't know. Is the YouTube like chat typo thingy acting up? I guess I don't know. But yeah, I'm not threatening anyone to read the manga. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Yes. I think, you know, if you really love to do something, and I know this is like the most, I don't know, most said thing ever. Um, if you love to do something, you would always want to try to improve it as much as you possibly can. And, you know, sometimes it's easier said than done. Like everything, basically. Remember that time I said I have a science project? I have an A on it. That's amazing. That's amazing. That is amazing. You have an A on it. Yeah, congrats. Congrats. I wonder what kind of science project is it? All right. There we go. No problem. No problem. But yeah, science is actually pretty fun, I'd say. Biology and chemistry. Probably not physics, though. Physics. Physics is a big no-no for me. Physics is just like a hit or miss for me. Sometimes I understand it, most of the time I don't. Especially when it comes to like calculating. I'm just like, who has the time to calculate all this? Who? Literally who? Because it's not me. Not me. Food is so yummy though. Who doesn't like food? But like, I would get it. Some days like really don't feel like eating. Or like just nothing in the fridge really good to eat. Yeah. Or sometimes just too busy to the point you forget to eat. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons. Today I did eat. I'm kind of getting the appetite back though for like eating, because I think, I don't know, food for me is very complicated, I guess. Sometimes people say that, you know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but actually that I think got debunked by scientists, basically saying that in the morning it doesn't have to be the most important meal of the day, because that was an ad, like a promotional ad for cereal brands, because cereal was trying to, you know, promote their food in the mornings, and they're just like, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and you have to eat your breakfast, and what better breakfast you can eat than this cereal. Had a lazy day today. Like most people. Yeah, days can be like that. But I feel like days like that always feel so so bad at the end. I don't know why. It just feels like you've been just sitting there and doing nothing. And just the day just went by and you're just like, I felt like I should have done something today. I don't know, like sometimes. But so then again, I try to fill my time by like doodling or sketching and like doing small things around the house, you know. So I think that makes people feel better, or like makes me feel better at least, especially having a day like that. Breakfast is a waste of time. Wow. I actually quite like breakfast. Probably not like in early mornings though, because like early mornings I'm just like, nah, nothing really can really appetite me currently. Like give me the appetite to eat. I was drawing a lot though. Okay. Yeah, so it's not like the most unproductive day ever. Something was done. I think making those drawings into, you know, something bigger or just simply drawing is also fine too. I don't know if I like the shading like that. It looks a little bit odd. Okay, smooth it out a little. There we go. That looks more natural. But yeah. I'm gonna say something that is really weird, but like, I don't know why when in the mornings, whenever there's like chocolate cake in the refrigerator, and when I eat chocolate cake, it makes me have an appetite for ramen noodles, which is so odd to me. I'm just like, okay, I'm eating something sweet. It has literally nothing related to any sodium or anything like salty meals and whatnot. And then I eat the cake and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm craving ramen noodles for some reason. And I'm just like, what is this combo? Because what? How would you eat that and then be reminded of something totally opposite to want to eat that? It's just so weird. And I did this not just like once, I did this like a couple of times, and it always ends up the same thing. I want to eat ramen noodles every time like I start an appetite in the mornings where I don't usually have an appetite, and then I eat cake, and then voila, I want to eat ramen noodles, which is like, what? It's so weird. I was making official designs for Webtoon characters. Oh yeah. So it's not like the most, unproductive day at all. So yeah, I don't think like it's like a considerably lazy day. Now eat them together. Okay. Now you're taking it too far. If no, people that do that need to be in food jail. Okay? Just need to be in food jail. They need to be in food jail just right now, right away. No. What is that? I think Japan. No, I actually think I saw Japan make this ramen once. The ramen's name was strawberry cake ramen. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Make the universe explode. Oh my gosh, dude. I think the way things are going in this world can already kind of explode itself. So I don't need to add to the radiation. And obviously, me personally, I don't want to try cake with ramen. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds nasty. Sounds diabolical. Sounds gross. Oh, interesting. I think I'm concerning people. Well, it's not me concerning people. When I saw the strawberry shortcake um ramen thing, I was also like, okay, what was going through these people's minds? And I did eat those, like I didn't actually eat the ramen before, but I did eat like the same one, and it tastes like soy sauce with honey inside, and it tasted salty and sweet. And it was like one of the weirdest noodles ever. And the thing is, I think it was considered popular in Japan. I'm just like, this is interesting. Don't know how this is popular at all. Oh, true. Yeah, very true. The world. The world's messed up. That's for sure. I think as artists, we all have a guilty pleasure, which is making our characters suffer through trauma. Yeah, it was quite disgusting as a ramen. Definitely not my favorite. I think Shin Ramen is pretty nice. And then the Bulldog ramens are also really good. The Bulldog ramen, like the carbonara Bulldog ramen is super good. I really like that one. Even though it makes literally like it makes my face crash out. Hello. Welcome in once more. Yep, we are. We are live again. And also, you know what else is live? You know what else is out there? You know what else has just been posted yesterday? For the ones who just came in here, I'm telling you, go check out the new animation video that I've worked so hard on. There is 2D animation. There is animation about Yuki's Endless Void. There is 3D background animation. There is editing skills. There is voiceovers. If you guys do not go check out the animation, I don't know why I don't know what you're doing here. I don't know what you're doing here watching me draw all this effort into this manga page right here. If you do not go watch that right now, please do. Thank you so much. And leave a like and a comment of what you thought about it and what was your favorite part about it. So yeah, then again, go check that out. It's on my homepage, so definitely go check it out. All right, anyway, thank you if you did, by the way. Appreciate it. Okay, but yeah, thank you. So as I was saying, ramen. I did so good. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, yeah, that animation process was quite fun. Like, I felt more motivated the more I started drawing it, for sure. My favorite part that I did, I know it's weird to compliment my own work, but like seriously though, I never really tried something like that, especially putting so much effort into an animation like that before. So like the favorite part that I ever did was the transition with Leah and the 2 other unknown characters that will be revealed in the manga if you go subscribe and follow the account on Webtoons, which is in the link down in the description below. Then again, you can watch, or not watch, but read Yuki's Endless Void, all free. It's 100% free. And you can go read it. But yeah, my favorite part was the transition between Leah and the 2 unknown characters. And because I really like the scene where she looks to the left and the right. It was to the right, to the left. I think it's her right to the left. Anyway, where she looked right and then to the left. Who's the blue-haired girl? She is called Aoi. If you want to go read about her story, it is in the manga. Then again, you can go read it. It will explain why her hair is blue and why her hair is like this liquidy form. It's basically slime. But yeah, you can learn about it in the story and you can get to understand her, of why she has a button eye. I'll tell you why if you have any questions after reading the manga, because I'm not spoiling anything at all, because ain't no way, bro, ain't no way. I like put a year effort into a manga and then I spoil it onto the stream. There is no way I'm doing that. That is gonna be wasted effort. So definitely go check it out, and if you do, thank you so much. Yeah, I really want to learn animation transitions and stuff. They look so cool. Yeah, I learned them through also, yeah, thanks. I learned them through other animators as well, and I really wanted to try it out. So I kind of saw how they kind of transitioned, and not to like copy it off of something, but like when you learn something, this goes for almost everything. When you learn something, you can take that technique and then notice that that technique can be put into so many different things, because it can be something similar as well. Like, let's say today you learned how to flip a bottle, right? And then the next time you can probably flip a pencil case. And then the next time you can probably flip a glass bottle. Or next time you can probably flip a book. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it basically can fit into the scenarios of what you want to do, basically, which is like transitioning in animation. And so learning from other animators, the key points that I learned really helped a lot. It's not trying to zoom out. There we go. Is it laggy? Hello? Okay, there we go. Dude. Okay. Sometimes my tablet just does not want to register my hand. But yeah. And I'd say the transition that I did in the part where Aoi's, like, Yuki's face was melting into Aoi was also really fun to, like, to draw and to animate. It was super fun to see that all come together. I'm not gonna lie though, I used so many layers in Flip-a-Clip, and I had to watch ads, which is fine. I think I get it because they have to make money as well. But, you know, yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun to see it all come together. I actually want it to be more than a minute long. I want to make it more than, like, the video, the animation itself, to make it more than a minute long. But I ended up losing motivation. So I ended up making it a little bit shorter. I'm like, oh, this will do, dude. I can't anymore. This is so much. Too many frames, and I want to make this look really good. And I think at some point I was like rushing the process, and I think some parts, I'm just gonna say it honestly, I think some parts could have looked better. but then again, I think I did decent for my first somewhat ever taken seriously as an animation. Because if you consider the animation that I did before about having an overthinking mind, and if you haven't checked that out, definitely go check it out. The title is basically called I Tried Animation for the First Time. Yeah, that was definitely much less effort than this one, because this one I colored it in, I added a background. Like, you can just literally go see it for yourself and you can understand that there's a difference there. But yeah, overall, I think I really enjoyed it. Was it a long process? Oh, definitely, 100%. Was it worth it? I'd also say, yeah, it was definitely worth it as well. Thank you. Also, totally fine. Thanks for stopping by. That, like, you don't even have to apologize. Like, y'all can do whatever you want. Y'all can do whatever you want. If you guys gotta go, you gotta go. It's fine. Yeah, I don't take things like, there's nothing to be offended about. Like, people have their own life other than this live stream, and that's fine. That's okay. Along with other live streams as well, along with other videos, and along with other people. Like, there's literally nothing to really apologize about. I'm not gonna lie, I am getting a bit hungry. I actually do want to eat noodles. Yeah, I think I'm gonna order something later. That is for sure. I'm thinking about it. I'm contemplating. My favorite foods has to be ramen noodles. It has to be. Those are super good. I don't know. But I feel like sodium is just so bad for you. Like, sodium could probably kill you if you, like, eat too much. But I don't know. Okay, don't take my word seriously. Don't take my word to heart, because I don't actually know. Hello. Welcome in once more. But yeah, if you guys have not checked out the animation that I have put on my homepage, definitely go check it out. Then again, I'm gonna say this once more. I'm not gonna stop yapping about this. I am not gonna stop yapping about this because I have put so much effort once more into that animation. So go check it out. It's on my homepage. And if you have not checked it out, definitely go do that and leave a like and a comment. Comment down below what was your favorite scenery and what was your favorite part about that whole animation, because that whole animation is basically talking about, or not really talking about, but like basically presenting how I view Yuki's Endless Void would be like. It's kind of like an anime opening ish. So definitely go check that out. Then again, and also check out the link down in the description below, because that animation is literally about Yuki's Endless Void. And it's on Webtoons. It's free. 100%. There we go. But yeah, right now I'm shading the page. As you can see, shading makes the characters look a lot better. It looks like a lot more refined. But yeah. Let me see what else I do have to shade. I think the eyes. I really like shading the eyes because it just makes them feel more alive. I really like Yuki's eye color. It's not like blue. It's like more of greenish blue. Like light greenish blue, and I really like that. I don't think anyone has that type of eyes unless it's like lenses. I used to want to wear lenses before, but I didn't have like a problem with my eyesight or anything. I just generally want to do it for the aesthetic because they had different colors and I was like interested in that. But then I heard it was painful, and then so it kind of held me back a little bit on the idea. And like I saw cosplayers for like anime characters also do these lenses, these eye, like invisible eye lenses. I don't know how to call them. What are they called? Contacts? Oh yeah, eye contacts. Yeah, those are super popular in where I am. Like, I used to know this girl, or like used to see this girl wear them all the time in class, and like sometimes she'd look normal, right? Which is fine, nothing wrong about it. But then sometimes I look at her in the eyes and I'm like, oh my gosh, did your eyeballs just get bigger? Did your iris just like freaking grew? And then I noticed, I'm like, oh, she has contacts on. The thing is, I had to like look like twice or something because I was like so confused. I was like, huh? I didn't know you can wear contacts in high school, because in where I am at, it can be quite strict in the schools. So I was quite surprised that it was allowed, but I wasn't necessarily allowed to try it. But then, then I just kind of forgot about it because I thought it's just not that important. And also, I heard that you can have like dry eyes after using it for long amounts of time. And so I ended up changing my mind about it, and I'm not gonna try it. Not gonna try it. I think I need to make this like more blurry because her hair is purple and that makes it look a little bit odd. I find Yuki's hairpins look so goofy a little bit. I don't know. Should I change this? Because I feel like what I wanted to do back then was I wanted this to be her iconic look where she has these hairpins on the side of her hair. And that's just really what she's kind of known for. And with like a baggy t-shirt. nothing like special, and this is basically what she's known for. So I don't know. I think I want to keep it that way because it looks kind of nice. It looks kind of nice. It doesn't look like empty, because imagine it without the hairpins, then it would look kind of just empty. But yeah, I think we're pretty much done. I think we can do like shading over here. Because this is water. This isn't like, anyway, this is water. I don't know what else it looks like. It just looks like water. It's not like a TV screen or like, it's not a TV screen. It is a TV head, but it's not a screen. It's water inside. And if you're asking me how can you clean the tank or whatnot, I don't know. I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Leah on that. Leah's the nurse, by the way. Leah's this character, by the way. How would she clean her, like, tank? Her fish tank in her head. Probably like there's like an hole on the back or something to drain out some of the water and then fill in new water. Or like there's a filter in there that just constantly filters out just germs, you know. I personally do not know how they clean the sea angel, which is this fish, by the way. They're named sea angels. They're so tiny, and sometimes when you drain the water like a little bit too much, they might just fall out. And I don't know how they capture these animals. I don't think they live long too, so it's like very odd. I definitely do not know how they keep these creatures alive. Okay, that looks a bit odd. Trying to make it look like there's like water in there, if you get what I'm trying to say. There's like a reflection, basically. I'm not gonna put like immensely too much detail, because I have to do this for every page. But yeah, voila, we're pretty much finished with this whole page. And tell me in the comments what you think about it. Okay, that looks like a little bit odd. Like, I think I'm just gonna erase it because it looks like algae. It looks like floating algae. Alright. There we go. Okay. Oh wait, I think I can do some more over here. But yeah, while 3D creating for the background for the animation, it was quite fun. It really was, because I was thinking about liminal spaces and I created one in 3D, and I just was surprised on how somewhat realistic it looks, because obviously it has like the lighting and also the texture of the object, and it was really fun to see things that I imagined kind of come to life, even though it wasn't like the most perfect animation. But I thought it was like a start of something really cool, because I really like to watch those like I don't know if you've seen those before, but I really like to watch those animations of back rooms. Like, they aren't actually real places, but they're made in the 3D realm, and I would watch those and think, wow, this is so amazing, this is so cool. And I would kind of imagine myself, and if like what would I do if I were in these types of situations and like places. I just thought those places were like the most amazing, beautifulest, kind of like sometimes creepy, but most of the time really amusing to me. But yeah, other than that though, we have finished shading this page, and if you guys would then again love to read the manga page, definitely go do that. And I'm gonna take like a little break, but while looking at the break, I'm gonna play the animation video for you guys and for you guys to watch if you guys haven't watched it. But I would recommend you go watching it by yourself. But if you haven't watched it yet, I'm gonna play it. Hopefully there is sound, but yeah, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Could you guys hear the sound? I just want to make sure it's working. Could you guys hear the sound? Because I don't think so. Okay, let me replay it. Read the newest episode out now. Yup, that was it. That was it, y'all. That was the animation. But again, I recommend you go check it out by yourself, and you'll see that if you notice that there were some cool stuff in the background as well. But other than that, though, thank you then again for stopping by and joining my stream. And I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. And yeah, stay tuned. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also, turn on the notification bells so you don't miss a live stream or miss a video. And I will see you next time. Bye!